Hello, my name is Jeremy. I'm the new pastor at the Presbyterian Church in Westfield, New Jersey. As I've been getting to know the congregation here, there are a few things that have really stepped out for me and become just too obvious to let go of. One, how welcoming this place is. This is a family of people who really want for everyone they meet to be able to come and be welcomed into this place, to be held up and given support, to learn and to grow in their own faith, and then to be sent out from these walls to put their faith into action through service right here in our own local community. You know, it is said that we don't go to church, we are the church. And here in Westfield, at this church, the Presbyterian Church, I'm seeing that come to life.
In this exciting time of welcoming and introducing Jeremy, we're also reintroducing ourselves to the community at large. We are a vital community of faith where many people from many walks of life come each week to find fellowship, worship, and service. To more effectively communicate who we are, we've worked to develop a physical representation that would communicate that to you. It's in the form of a logo, and it helps us to more clearly, consistently, and faithfully represent who we are. The logo itself, or the symbol, is a group of people around a cross. The people have their arms outstretched. They're outstretched in welcome, in fellowship, in worship, and in service. We hope that you can imagine yourself as part of our community. Here are a few of our stories.
Well, I've been a member of this church for almost 40 years, and I've found community over that time in different ways as I changed as a person. I love all kinds of music, and this church has a long tradition of supporting fine music. So I sing in the church choir, and to sing and be surrounded by the harmonious voices of others is a wonderful thing that gets my spiritual side in play, which for men is sometimes difficult.
I think we found community in the Wired service, particularly. We came looking for a place for Leia to be baptized, and I think, what we found was a lot more than we thought we would, which was amazing. The people are every Sunday. Everyone is so surrounding. It becomes a family here, really. And the kids look forward to it every Sunday.
The most important thing that I've found here is community. I grew up in this church, and so definitely as a youth, the most important thing to me was the community of faith and the community, the like-minded community that I found here. I made lifelong friends when I was here as a youth, and that's really encouraged me to come back as an adult and be involved, not only to give back to that community, but to make sure that everybody here still feels that. And I've definitely felt that that has not only continued, but even grown as I've gotten older.
There's so many places to find community here at PCW. For myself and my family, we found it in the Wired for Worship service. It's something that we've been with since the beginning, and we've really grown with it. And we've also found that, especially in the youth ministry, our children have participated in mission trips and in the Sunday night fellowship, as well as some of the other service programs that are here in the church. And it's been a wonderful source of connectivity to the broader community.
What I love about this church is that it's easy. I just came from a service 10 minutes ago, and I left centered. I left with a sense of I was able to exhale, and around me on the way in, I was able to say hi to friends, greet them on the way in and the way out with a big cup of coffee and a bagel, and got to hear great music.
I found community in this church within the first few minutes that I came here as a visitor. I walked in and people walked right up to me and welcomed me and shook my hand and invited me into a Bible study group and told me when choir practice was, and were very eager to tell me about all of the opportunities to serve both the community and the church in this church. And they were very friendly. They weren't just interested in building this church, they're interested in the community at large. There's a lot of opportunities for service to the Westfield community and for all of the surrounding area. I have found it to be an interesting cross-section of people, different walks of life, different age groups, but everybody is warm and sharing and very plugged into the world.
You know, our mission here is Invite, Grow, Serve, and I think that we really embody that as a community. I've always felt invited here. I've grown an immense amount from my friendships and from my involvement in the church, and I've felt called to come back and serve and make sure that other people feel invited and have an opportunity to grow. And I think that's a crucial part of why I'm involved and why a lot of people are involved, and why I continue to be involved in the church.
Amen.